and welcome back to another part of Beacon Pines. Beacon Pines is such a cute little game of a storytelling game. I've been having such a great time playing this game, so I hope you enjoy watching me play, because I've been really enjoying playing this. If you haven't seen this game or me play it, please go check out my first episode of this game so you're all caught up. Like I said, super cute, and I'm ready to play.
And so, Sharper set about remaking the town in his own image. The fertilizer factory soon reopened for business. Sales rose steadily as more and more farmers across the countryside began to swear by its miraculous Beacon Pines became famous. A secretive town that, for the right price, shared its gifts with all. Gifts that became more and more necessary in a world where winters grew longer and longer. The end.
This is wrong, but things are becoming clearer now. You can feel it, right?
We can't let Sharper win.
He might just be the key to this whole thing. Let's see.
Alright, so the way this game works is we can change the story around to get a different ending. So the ending we just got was a bad ending. It ended completely wrong, so now we can go back. So we got Weep and Harm, those two are right. And then this one we can change. So I did Heart and Sly, now we can do Chill. So this one is an interrogation. So let's go back and do a different interrogation. So now we're going to go Chill.
They'd run the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
I'll handle this, just gotta play it cool.
Luca walked calmly to the light switch, flicking it off and on a few times. Mr. Tolliver shook his head, gathering his wits.
Golly, I sure got my bell wrong.
He looked over to find Luca, who returned a calming grin.
Sorry, Mr. Tolliver. This was all a big mistake. Luca, what's going on here? Why do you have me strapped down? No one's fault really. Rollo just got a little startled. Rollo's here?
Rollo and Beck emerged from hiding to give a timid wave.
Oh, alright. Mistakes happen. You kids give old Harm a good scare. Let's just get me out of these ropes and call it even.
Luca glanced over to Rollo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Mr. Tolliver, why are you in my grand's basement? I'm here to help, of course. Help with what? What's my grand up to? If you'll just cut me loose, I can show you. How do I know we can trust you?
Mr. Tolliver exhaled with disappointment.
Luca, have I ever done you wrong? Wrong by you? No. And since your grand moved to town, haven't I been nothing but welcoming? Yeah. So why would I turn my back on your family now? It's just, all this stuff seems pretty weird. A board with names of people from town, an archive of my dad's old disturbing patient notes.
Luca gestured to the corner.
You just need to untie me. You kids deserve an explanation.
Luca looked again to Rollo and Beck. This time they shrugged. Luca began to slowly loosen the bindings. Mr. Tolliver gently rubbed his wrists.
That's good, man. This all makes sense in time.
He edged imperceptibly toward the stairs as he spoke.
You see, this town has secrets, a very dark path indeed.
Before the kids had even noticed his movement, Mr. Tolliver was at the light switch.
I passed that most we brought to.
He punctuated his final words by flicking the switch and rushing up the stairs.
Like. Son of a.
Beck darted to the wall and turned back on the lights. It was too late. Rollo confirmed what they all heard.
You just locked us down here.
Mr. Tolliver's muffled voice came from behind the door.
I was lying, you know. It wasn't lying, you know. This is for your own good. You kids just keep tight down there. And let the adults handle it.
They looked bewildered at each other.
Play it cool, huh? Not now, bet.
They heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end. Well, we certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement. Back to the drawing board.
Alright, so this one I'm pretty sure is done. Okay, so we have this one and there we go.
There was a malice lurking behind those eyes, like a trap ready to spring. Luca felt the weight of Nuncreed's hand on his shoulder.
Alright, so this episode, like in this part of the story, we end up getting trapped in an underground thing, bunker. So this time we are trying to avoid going into that bunker by dealing with him. So Luca felt the weight of it against hand on his shoulder.
Something wasn't right. He didn't know why, but something was telling Luca to get out of there.
I just wanted this to be over. Of course, I'm sure it will all work out soon enough. I should get going. I told Roxy I'll check for Rollo at the treehouse.
Luca twisted free of Nuncreed's grasp.
Of course. Luca, you know your dad and I were good friends back in the day. You can come to me with anything at all. Yeah, we're out of here. He looked down and muttered in a gruff voice. Mom always told me my problems would look smaller once I grew up. But my problems always seem to grow right along with me. Haven't I seen big trouble ahead? These festival decorations are a bit humder. Now, if I were to throw a festival, it would be a thing to behold. I agree. This is all more than a little sad. It's worse than sad. It's boring. What if we were a little something to spice things up? I'm listening. You know, the festival sign waiting to be unveiled. It should be a shame if
the
someone...
two scurried off, eagerly formulating a plan. Guess Miss Frontel is getting ready for the festival. Man, that's so annoying. I really wanted to finish what was in there. Identify yourself, please. Nellie Middlewell. I work here now. I am unable to locate
you on our staff role. Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Karen said I could come in early today to get a few things done. Load, please. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits. Oh, you could get a wrench to the knuckles sneaking up on a guy like that. Don't scare me. Scare a man while he's junking Sony. Evening Geoff. I don't know how you say his name. Isn't it kind of late to be junking? I might as well ask the same thing of you. Find anything good? Ever since Penella Harvest moved in, you're in the junk is trash. You can learn a lot about a person by looking at what they throw away. But the bunch, it's all shredded paper and coffee cups. Well, I better get going. I don't see nothing if you don't see nothing. See what? Exactly. Hey, Jetson. Have you seen Rilla come this way by any chance? Afraid not. As exclusive as this fish is in this pond. I don't think I got anything new for the fishing, but we could check. Nope, no we do. We got one new.
Luca tied a bent nail onto the line. If all you have is a hammer...
It's a photo. You and Uncle Joseph. Let me see that. Huh, look at that. These two young bulls. How did it end up in the up in at the bottom of the pond? Who can say? Some things are just hard to explain. I miss Uncle Joseph. How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore? He's busy with his new job at Valentine's. What's a new job got to do with him fishing with us? It is complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. Arlo?
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rallo! Sigh. Rallo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay.
Luca felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag. He conceded to its lumpy embrace. Once again, Luca found himself in a vast black expanse. This time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire. The source. He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luca stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket, a keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. "You made me proud, Buckaroo." Luca turned to face him. "Dad, what is this place?" A warm grin grew across his father's face. "A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together." Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. Wait? For what? Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward. That's up to you. Without knowing why, Luca began to weep.
Is any of this real? Are you real?
Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear.
Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses me.
Luca turned to look at the older version of himself.
And you?
The doppelganger choked back tears.
I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone. Does that make sense?
Through his tears, Luca laughed.
I think so.
His father pulled him in for an embrace.
Time to go, buckaroo.
Luca was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
Are you in there?
A commanding voice rumbled from below. Just as Luca sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open.
No, G.
Chapter 5. Dangers big and small. Luca stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight. Keeping his eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze. A large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
Rolo? Older Rolo? Stop right there. Or I'll... Shush, I know it's dark and all, but I figured you recognize me. Who are you?
The large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
Stop now, I'll clobber you with a baseball bat. Whoa, take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rolo. Nice try, but I know you weren't Rolo. You're like one of his random uncles or something. Where is he? Haha, uncle. Luca, quit messing around. It's me. If it's really you, prove it. Flaming chicken coop. Luca?
Luca's jaw dropped. He peered more closely at the man standing in front of him. Something about him was undeniably Rolo, only bigger, older, changed.
How? What happened to you? When I was running away, I ran into more people in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away. Where did they take you? Don't know. They threw a bag over me and hid. It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool. I think it was an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big, look.
Rolo proudly presented his hands to Luca.
Pretty sweet, right? I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick for a superpower, but beggars can't be choosers. Well, what? It wasn't just your hands. My feet too? Dang, Pa just made me new shoes. Wait, Luca, why are you so small?
Luca moved to the side and pointed Rolo to his reflection in the balcony window.
What the?
His hands shot up to his face.
Holy Toledo. Rolo, what did they do to you? They made me drink some sort of green crud. Ew. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kind of tastes like licorice. I passed out and woke up like this, and then, sort of, smashed open my cage and escaped. Oh, you smashed open a cage? Kinda. At least I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur. They had you in a cage. Whoa, right? Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but we're gonna fix it. Fix it? This is awesome. Well, I'm just glad you're safe now. Look, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched, but look, I did it this way. I got snatched. I know where snatched people go. We may finally have a lead on what happened to your family. Maybe you're right, but this all seems dangerous. Danger. Ha.
Rollo shadowboxed a few jabs.
I'll take them all on. Hey, fellas, what's up?
With a yelp, Rollo dove behind Luca.
Ah, take cover. Did I come in at a bad time? Who the heck are you? This is Beck. Sorry, something really bizarre just happened and I need help. I don't know where else to go. So you're going to hang out here with your large adult friend? No, this is my buddy Rollo. This is your missing friend? One of and the same. He seems a little old. I'll have you know, this is a recent development. What the heck is going on? Does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry. You're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So you'll be asking the questions here. That's fair. How did you find us? Your silly little treehouse? I think you mean our silly little tree. Mission control. I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. And I could hear your racket from a mile away. See, Luca, this is why we need to improve the security around here. Now, not now, Rollo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened? Yeah, but...
She shot a nervous glance at Rollo.
Anything you can say around me, you can say around Rollo. This has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yep.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay, so it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was to try to salvage my hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mom gave me. Okay, just need to play it cool and hope no one notices. Notice what? Oh, nothing. I just said, come over here and let me have a look. Oh, honey, what in the world did you do to your hair? I just kind of felt like a change. This is going to take forever to grow out. You were the one who said the change was a good thing, right? I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I took your lesson to heart.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work tonight. Her and Miss Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep. Beck. He is. Him and his weird cult of personality. You're not going to ruin this job for Nellie. It means too much to her. Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough to her to exile her daughter to this Puduk town. This place sucks. The people are weird. You just don't know them yet. It's always cold. You're in the mountains. You'll get used to it. I can even pick up a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know, I grew up in a town not that different from this one. Is that why you're better at talking to plants and people? Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you're grounded. In the morning, I'll have Nellie come and see what you can do about fixing your hair. You need to look responsible for the festival. Not presentable for the festival. But, not another peach.
She sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
I know moving is hard, honey, but that doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time. Other people seem to have that covered for me. Oh, and if you decide to rebuild by dyeing your hair more...
She flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
I'll just shave it off for you. Think of how ridiculous you look then. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Mom. Wait. First off, this town does not suck. Second, you need help because you're grounded. No. I'm sorry you got in trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. Don't worry about it. I actually kind of like this look. Great. Can we get back to the story now? The next part is the important bit. I have the radio I upgraded with my mom. I was angry to be sick, so I turned to dial in something worth listening to. Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr? Yes, I'm busy. What is it? Apologies. I have the Founders on the line. Patch him through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. This is your... So nice to hear from you. Skip the pleasantries with your report on the new lead research of deep engineering. Nellie Meadow seemed to be integrating nicely. At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime before I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent. And you have faith that she is capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor? Her work must be completed before the festival. I'll make sure she stays day and night until it's accomplished. Good. You know how I feel about the loose ends. Yes, sir. Once she has finished the work, we need to make a demonstratory regarding her long-term presence in the company. Immediately, sir? I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We are in the in-game, really. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, I can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she's finished the work, she will either leave the office completely committed to Pernell Harvest, or she won't leave at all. Perfect. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay just a bit for a bit. Oh. It's just, we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline, and rushing into things has caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I just want what's best for you, and I'm especially grateful for all that you have done for me. Bill, I'll make you very clear for you. I brought you to make the things run smoothly, not have of course, sir. Chin up, Bill. You are only a few days away from having everything you ever dreamed of. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Whoa. Just so you're clear, when they say loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Like actual killing someone? Capital murder?
Luca gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who is the founder? I was hoping you guys would know. Nah, as far as we know, Kirsch is the top banana at the Pernelli's Harvest. He sounded scared of this founder guy. So we have an even top banana on the field. What the hell is your mom caught up in? Has she talked about the job much? Not really. She said she said she was going to come in and continue the work of someone she respected. Luca, do you think that body at the warehouse was the person Beck's mom came to replace? That would make sense. Beck, it seems like Nellie Barter gone loose ends. I'm getting that impression. Okay, so we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens. That 2 days away, won't she just come home after work? The creep on the radio said they were going to hold her until then. So if she's not coming out, we gotta go in and get her.
Beck flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Maybe this will help. You have blueprints? Yeah, well, it's really just a welcome mat from my mom's PH orientation day, but it shows the layout. Sure. Looks like a blueprint to me. Look, here's the reception area. There's a big room marked Founder's Office. It even has the exit marked. Guys. We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. You realize what this means,
Rollo
right?
started to wiggle with excitement.
I think we're heisting. This is official a heist.
Chapter 6. The Heist. They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat, a modern facility equipped with all manner of technology, not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for. Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in one day, and they each had their assignments.
Alrighty, quick recap. Bella, you're going to talk to Roxy. Coordinate. Without her and Fitz, just whole thing could go bust. Coordinate in middle is my new name. And how do you plan to explain her
He
new?
waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
She'll be so happy I'm alive, she won't even know.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you're sure Ireland won't just shoot the whole thing down when she hears it? She will listen. When she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay, that leaves me with Godfrey and then Evie. How are you going to start them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Oh, Godspeed. Now how to find our people. Iggy, let me. Jesus, back upstairs. Okay, can't talk to her. Can we talk to you? Yes, we can. Unrated, he shook his head. Over no. Endings are manly and state of mind. This does end until I give up. Well, I married the conversation, but can he really pull it through? Yawn. You ever wonder why an agriculture company could employ an army of slavery takers? The culprits, they say they're just trying to make us do they want to make us happy? Or just figure out what makes us happy? And input, distraction? I think that's what that word was. Beat the watermelon, beat the watermelon. I'm safe to say nobody's here. There's you. Look, Ursa. What can I do for you? Well, I know how much you hate the harvest. Hate is a strong word. Oh, I mean, I didn't say it wasn't. It was the wrong word. Gotcha. So, we're going to break into their headquarters and go through. I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
Yeah, see, I know you, kidder, were right. Great. So you'll
The
help?
joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me a good reason I should risk my hiding and observing your rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Junk. Junk? Yeah. What? Oh, I've got more junk than I kind of. Cooper? I'm interested. Ugh.
Luca wasn't ready to give up, so he shouted out again.
So it's not junk. Fight. I've done enough fighting for a lifetime and more than my share of losing. Time comes to hands up the gloves. Alright. Correct. Nah. They're all corrupt. Like cockroaches. Dump one out and another one comes struggling along to take its place. Damn it. Hide. Hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
What do you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. Here, we're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about Olga, and then they'll all do. But you'll never hear them say I hide from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gobs should cover it. Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Done by the first thing in the morning. Alright. So we just needed to tell him to hide. Like a little pussy. Alright, so not there. Hey Trish, look who it is. Luca, are you here to try tickling us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know you're both been great bags of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong, but lately life has been kind of hard. Hard, you know? Hard? Yeah, well, life always hard. Get over it. I ain't interested. Damn it.
Luca knew they'd need Iggy and Tish to pull this off. He tried again. Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
Alright, so... Strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here, so I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What you say we pull our hostilities, at least for now. We don't pull away nothing. Buzz off. Gosh darn it. Okay. So this one's right. And then strange.
Iggy considered the point.
And break our hostilities, at least for now. We do like breaking things, even if it's a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sink into pineapple harvest
A
HQ.
wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My Luca Van Horn, I'm impressed. And after this is all done, maybe you and Trish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see your creepy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Alright, so we got everybody in board. Did you hear that, Trish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the treehouse.
A single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
Oh, I've never expected this day to happen. How wonderful. Oh.
Chapter 7. Into the Hive. A good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time. Something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order.
Hello. A rib 20 guy. I think I said that right. How are you? And welcome into our little storytelling. So right now we are trying to pull off a heist.
Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end. And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Alright.
Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Just stay calm, Rollo. You can do this. Got your delivery. A delivery? I don't have any in my notes about delivery. One moment. I'm sorry, but there's no delivery schedule for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept a secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
I am doing good. How about you? You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Oh, we're in our hearthstones and such. Shut up, Rollo. I'm just gonna...
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder? Oh, I didn't hear anything about. Yeah, this one needs to know. This is a need to know kind of thing. I'll just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have no time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? This resident area. Restricted area. Excuse me, sir. I'll check it out and put it on my wish list. Sadly, for me, I can't buy games. A lot of my games I do have are either gifted or I get for my birthday or Christmas. So, but I will put it on my wish list. And you can always find my wish list in my description of my channel. I can't play games. Ready to light the candles, Trish? Nope. Suck on this power ham first. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I've got a job to do.
Ford fumbled around in a frenzy.
Okay. I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay, okay. Phew, that was close. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figured when in doubt, stick it with the classic. Well, what? That was close on one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright, everyone knows what to do. Yep, deep engineers is do the noise. I'll go with Beck in case she needs some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. That's odd. There's not even a cup for water. Why is that such a... I'll check that door. Good lord. You can get lost in here. This whole place just feels fake, but but of all things, a fake plant. Someone.
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Loka, what are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I'm most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang, okay, you should stick with me. I've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Yeah, Rollo and Beck are heading to deep engineering. Thanks. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. We can't leave just yet, but they'll catch us again. I've got to do some things first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founders? Founders? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that says Founders. It was just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of Founder? Knocking comes with consequences. Oh, here it is. So it is. It's pretty lucky that I ran into you, or I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
It seems to be some sort of electronic lock. I don't see how you could possibly defeat a lock like
Luca
that.
smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. I don't know what sort of funny business you're into, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us. Sigh.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Well, I'm in. As expected, there is a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at lock door mark 24601. Need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friends, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Really, you don't have a way to get around that password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
How did you guess that? How is that? I'm sure Pastor heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone organized enough to call themselves the founder used such a pathetic, basic password. They were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villains type away ended up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of duplications are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Well, I think this should do it. Bingo, bingo, the door is open, Luca. You never felt it. What is that slippery lord even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. Okay, Luca, I think we're close. The next door is marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock. Crap, we got company. Luca, must go faster. One second, I can't think with all of that noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is. Go, go, go. Of course he's fumbling now. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. Aw, man. No water cup. Rolo. Oh, could have knocked the water over. Rolo, are you okay? Rolo, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarm. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dearest, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Well, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Natalie's office. Okay, you two rebel rousers are coming with us. Nope. Make a break for it. Did that little shit just kick me? Don't just stand there. After them. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rilla, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Natalie's office now. Mom! Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy I finally used the young kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating way. We need to get you out of here. We? Who is your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult doll. Ever heard of a growing spurt? I had more of a growing spew. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
potential binding on the interior of molars consideration with Tempest liquid exposure. Is that what you call that junk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no, oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. What the hell is going on in this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemistry compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they call the Source. They named it Tempest Liquid Mine. It's pulling up energy from its surroundings in order to alter matter's relationship to time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvest the source and infuse small amounts of time plus liquid mine into the product. It worked wonders. Directly according to plants growth, crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of time. But it led to complications. The foul harvest. Harvest came into plant to clean it up, the mess up, to succeed where Valentine failed. But Turbulent is rebellish. You can think of it as manufacture of change itself. It voluntarily by its very natural. So the more you try to force it to do a special thing, the more it resists. Yes, I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott. Harmless liquid to reveal man-equipped an organism age? Just imagine how many people could feed. Mr. Kerr was very intent that we could achieve a successful result before today's harvest. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I prowled myself into the problem. It just wasn't long until a doctor discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation could never make. So I fixed them, and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Meh, those clothes are all hand-me-downs anyways. Sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and instantly skedaddled his own work. I had considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. But Mom, Dr. Brett is dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I heard them talking about it on the radio. This is why we gotta get you out of here. I just... like now. Wait, what the hell? I finally solved the Kermit quest, allowing direct control of ag eating. Mr. Kerr picked it up before you came. All the more reasons to gotta hightail it. Look, got Dr. Mellywell heading your way now. After that, be careful. Alrighty, everyone on track. And what is your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Alright, so looking around. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system. Time card logs. Payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing. Markle 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow, given his alcohol is
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
I should just smother you right now. Wait, what's that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly, you're not bothering me at all.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, this must be a good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. It looks like the Founders was helping Kerr plan his festival. Why would such secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time with
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been in here recently. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. No need to worry about me. But I felt bad either way. We're going to get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face. They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it. Locked. That was close. When we left down his office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Hello. Before we started tossing blame around, it's probably someone ordered a pizza. We love to hear your thoughts. Have a new friend invite. What's up? Okay. Definitely not order pizza. What now? Don't look at me. I officially retired from this heist business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. Everyone else huddle up. Oops. I think this little capture has gone on long enough. Someone know. Hush now, child. This adult are speaking. Dr. Mahler, a brief introduction is in order. I've never met in person, but we have a you see, it was I who hired you. Hillman, the perfect orphan child, the powerful and dynamic founder, Sharper, the fellow on program who created this old town. Palmer Harvest Valentine felt right. All considered by a signing thread, yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Yes, now you're getting it. Surface look, mine. You discovered how to repair the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good, Dr. Mellon. Very good. That's... the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effect wasn't a little too far for my taste. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did, and remember, sweet? Miss Kerr, the vow, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
May I present you the eighth wonder of...
Before he could finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole vilifying monetary thing about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
She's in. Luca, over here. Move another inch and I smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risk killing us all. Or if you're lucky enough, nothing happens. Then what? You capture you and grant you much less mercy?
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry, he's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded. Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Miss Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humbled by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a personal review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Try out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think of all this is thanks to the effort of Miss Van Horn. I don't understand how all this is all because of me. I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Watts Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I've offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great, but the fool was blinded by heinous. He even broke into my laboratory and abducted to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the unveil his as a funny way of connecting courses. By meddling with a course he didn't understand while showing to me his true potential. As fact, we'll have it look at your father dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. After the festival and my assigned I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the motto of your failure. You three post outside the door. Well, crap. I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rella, you just need some time. Oh, it's over. We lost.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. Hey, I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to. I know, it's just we were so close. I've got a feeling that eventually someone will get what's coming to him. Time will ruin all hell. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Hello, Ice Queen. How are you? Luca, there's something you should know. Mr. Kerr locked me in that office. I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but found something else. A note hidden in a false drawer. Was hard to know. Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Pernilla Harvest was growing short, so he left behind a letter with the hopes it would be found by his successor. It was confusion of sorts. He left it for me, but content. Luca, I think they were meant for you. Why? Wait. Why? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an incident. She had been exposed to an external amount of terminal liquid.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He's no longer trusted Proton Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, her mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often as bringer of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something so as powerful as time itself. I believe that was why he being to internationalize sabotage his own work, and it cost him his life. That reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where is she? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull.
Ooh.
Chapter 8. Comeuppance.
Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Okay, so Gran's coming to rescue us. Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Mr. Luca, Gran. That was nice of you, but I'm fine. Oh no, what did they do? Gran, there's no time to explain. You have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can just with the formulation from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We gotta stop them.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, I guess that is it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I might have tweaked his wonderful potion with a little change.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Oh, Beck. Like pocket changing? Your unlucky penny. Yeah, I probably lobbed it in the vial when no one was looking. What was that going to do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Did you turn him into a baby? Holy crap, he's a baby! Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What? He was no longer matters. This is innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She
She's so
looked to
cute.
her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
August, what do we do what Valentine always do. What must be done. I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father, young shepherd. That would be great help. Thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, when the show is over, you may leave now.
Epilogue. Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn, his mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Hello, are you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gotta swing by. Be there in a minute.
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage. Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom, and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
I hear you and Rula have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it's starting getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity 1 Rolo, 1 Luca rule. So we decided to expand, but at least we got some help with that. How's the intershop now at Nellie and Luna's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping to help me get into school archaeology up at State. Also, Nellie said she's writing a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rolo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth sprout. I don't just mean growing literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some sort of thing. Well, some of that might be his answer about the treehouse room. But don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. Hey Gus, how's the tree plant thing going? Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Leonard and Nellie for letting me home. I just wasn't built to be a mirror. Too much. Guess we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When Perennial Harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with a knock of art and paint in the new office? We can count on us. Well, it's like you really found your calling. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now that's right here. That is something I can be proud of. How's the napping this morning? The most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view gets cleaner every day. Nice. I see decided on a name. Yep, we had to clear out all the old stuff before putting the final touches. Slow, dirty harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Nellie's idea. There is still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because process is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you can care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is go slow and fix things. Amen to that. Alright, gotta go to the treehouse. Okay, Rolo. We're coming. Look at this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, and honest to goodness. Flip-flopping, swimming, fish. I didn't think I ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least several years since I caught one. I say it's a good omen. What do you do with the fish? Oh, I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping I'll catch it again tomorrow. Oh wow. A little higher. Yep. A little lower. Yep. A little higher. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Look out, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna. Fine, Iggy, just don't do anything distracting until we get back. Who, me? Trish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yep. They'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If you really want Mission Control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grips a little bit. Hi, you're right. Lead the way. Where are we going? Luca, do you want a biscuit? Oh, on the house? Don't really have time. Zora, you gotta come and see this. I really did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Oh, Leon, if you don't know better, I would think you're proud of something. As if, no. It's too late. You're now officially a person that cares. I looked at those friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. Young Van Horn. How's the little shepherd doing? Young shepherd seems to enjoy natural nature more than I, so we do a lot of strolling these days. Hey Lunas, how are you? Attempting to crawl out of his own crib and let the world imagine. Yeah, thankfully no. I speak at length with Dr. Marla, and she feels that Shepherd's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all internal and purpose, the child is only clay. Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. I'm in to find less stressful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is really ready to help out however we can. I can't wait to teach him how to go throw a ball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable. the day's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Monquez, aka William Kerr, just performed a straight reduction of the Iceman at the state caravan. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he's plenty of time to work on his craft. Those are cafes finally open. I'm glad you saw more followers up a question for your story. Yep, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of our story to the reporter in Capital City, and they officialed an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about phony corruption that picks up an entire town of people and moves them to corrupt a massive illegal mischiefs full of incredible highlight criminals sort of witness itself, if you may think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what all sorts of new trouble you're getting yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm after day's over. We both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it reporting and information or something? So I really wanted to finish.
Squinted at the faded memories of that day came flooding.
So these are cute little memories of when Luca was a child helping out, and I didn't get to finish it all because I didn't have everything. Good afternoon, Mr. Tulloch. Sorry, those allergies have been killing me. I haven't been able to smell a thing all day. Almost sold Mr. Hatch a gallon of spoiled milk this morning. Got anything to help clear those darn issues? Whatever it takes, I just want to be able to smell again. Something that could help with the smell. Ooh. Pungent. I bet you that would do it. Ew. I think the pungent that would definitely do it. Or make him barf one. Achoo! Alright. I need something a little spicy. Okay, something spicy. Okay. Spicy. Oh, this one. And then this one. There we go. What's wrong? Well, I like the spicy peppers, but I'm on something that'll really wake up my senses. Really? Okay, so we got the spicy peppers, right? Oh, pungent and then spicy. Bet you that's the key. I call this one a cod for the common cold. Oh my, that's spicy and stinky. I'm sorry, I'll try again. No, don't you see what this means? I can smell again! Looks like your father isn't the only doctor in the family. Haha, so we got that one. Hey, Hatch, what can I get for you? I'm not terribly hungry. Something snack size, if you could. Alright, some snack size. I think a snack. Bacon. Why not? Oh dear. Couldn't possibly eat all that. Do you have anything smaller? Something smaller. Oh, here we go. Adorable. That's the key. I call it the novel. Lovely. Alright, what about you? I have a couple here for the free burger. What it'll be. I will have a lot of mouths to feed. So give me the biggest burger you have. They must eat a lot, huh? You have no idea. Oh, and throw some lettuce on top. Ooh, we got it. I understand what we need. So we need the biggest hamburger with some lettuce. What would you call that? I call it too much is never enough. This should keep them at bay. Thank you. If it isn't little Luca. Hey, Uncle Nurkreed. How can you have been? How come you haven't been around the house lately? Well, your dad and I have a little disagreement. Is all. How is he doing? Has he mentioned me? Not really. He's been busy lately. Sometimes he doesn't come home from work before bedtime. Is it so? I'll tell him I'm thinking of him. You seem sad. Nonsense. What can I get you for your lunch? Fact of the matter, I don't have much of an appetite right now. But Uncle Nate, you gotta eat. I'll make you something special. I'll cheer you up. Okay, something special. Okay, we'll do it this one. Chicken salad? So much waste in the dish. I'm sorry, Luca. It seems I still can't matter much of an appetite. Hang on, I'll make something to you. Okay, so I didn't like that. Bacon, maybe? Bacon. Chicken and bacon? Dogs like chicken and bacon. Darn it. Okay. Maybe. Ah. Really? He is. Maybe. Really? Okay, that's the hardest one. So we've done chill, but there could be other ingredients that could be. Oh, maybe candy. Bacon? Anybody have an idea though? An idea of what could actually be what he's wanting. Got it. I don't understand this. Okay, so the cheer's looking at you, kid. What would... What would be the ingredients? Is what I was looking up. I wonder if it's... Oh, I got it. One hamburger with a set of good vibes. I was like a usually boy.
Mr. Nuncreed reached down and
So
patted
it was
Luca's
a
shoulder with
hamburger
an enormous
smiley
hand.
face. Why didn't I think that? You got a lot of your daddy in you, don't you? I guess so. I don't know. I'll do my best to clean my plate. Oh, why didn't I? This is just last chance dinner or by Gremlins? I'm not Gremlin. I'm
Mr. Wilder adjusted his monocle jokingly.
I stand correctly. In that case, you'll believe I have a craving for a burger. I've come up to the right place. Indeed, I'll have a nice juicy burger topped with onion. A burger topped with onion. Gross onions. There you go. I call it the One Wilder. You know I love a good byline. Many thanks. Listen, little child. I'm only going to say this once. I require a well-done burger. Got it. When I say well done, I mean it. Well done, no problem. I fear you ain't gasping my request. I want a burger beyond recognition. I want it better and black. One burger coming up. And topped it with most exclusive thing you ever... A very burnt burger. Got it. And what else? Most exclusive thing you got. Lettuce. Maybe. Unacceptable. Try again. Remember, a burnt burger topped with something expensive. Okay. Beans. I bet you it's beans. May I present? The row, you're burnt. I can hardly believe it. You've done well. Miss Frenchette and Clever stand back there. The woman is full of surprises. Very good. This little stuff. Alrighty, it looks like you've got everything we need. Let's get to feeding those folks. Oh, I already fed everyone. You made all the food yourself? What on earth did you put on the burgers? I just used what was lying around. Oh dear, that can't be good. Thanks again, Luca. Best burger I ever ate. So splendid competition. Everyone seems happy. You really are a remarkable boy, aren't you? Yaha! Achievement completed.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? It's 2 weeks of tranquility? Excuse me? Would you be so kind to take my order? 2 weeks of land inventory and forget no optional? Excuse me. I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends, I'll be further on the wind. You're going on vacation for the first time in years. I've got you and your mom to thank. What is that? She didn't tell you yet. You two are going to fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone, just like old times. It's fine, I'll wait. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can take his order. I didn't want to go. What's that? Check in my bag at the tree. Her? Okay, we gotta go to her. Okay, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks. Just saying hello. Well, hello then. Mind telling your mom we need a new crate of jam? Alrighty. It's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back, terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam. Hey Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad making me stock the shelves for the summer. It says builds character. I think he meant to say builds callus? Build character. Yeah, it builds something alright. Oh, back for seconds. If not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the apple of a pile of ice cream. It serves no purpose other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. Oh, the tent's gone. Hey, Miss Mercury. I'm going to see my dad in a bit. Did you want to come with? Even after everything I did, you still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'll love to hear from you. I'll wait. What? I'll visit. Wow, in my own time. Well, in my own time. You run it on now. Oh, I can talk to you?
With perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come on. No one is too big, no one is too small for Gruffy's Wild Ride.
Maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy for the ride of your life. Who's next? Me. Those two. Guess what? Yesterday I saw a decimal type. And that's good. It's great. I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pine is going to be the capital of the country. I have news I think you enjoy. This morning I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in? It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds an awful like you're putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root worthy. You're going to be stuck with me for the regrettable future. I don't have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one. Hey bestie! I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. Wonder what the surprise is. My mom's prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't. It's about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. I should do okay in the cold of old Beacon Pine and thrive as things warm up. That's perfect. Aww. I'm doing good. How are you in Florida? Ah, you got it. Now that's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot, this ride is on the house. You're gonna wanna hang on that tight to that little tree.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I began to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Definitely gonna have to send me some pictures. But then we came in.
I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending. I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Sucks I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a while, dear. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pop always says the only thing fitting than a fiddle is a collie? I feel like a dang collie. If you ever stop feeling like collie, I'm here for you. I know. You don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now. That you're a part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh god. I won't be long. I'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. You're a good friend. You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be too. So proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you some questions? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not at night. But not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because of the two favorite people who planted it. I'll give you that to a moment. Aww. Hey, Dad. Mr. Dorwell says that over the next few years, this place should warm up, so you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. They were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. Oh, this game's sad. I don't know. What the heck? If you wouldn't have stood up to Shepard, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. Darn it, game. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. What good game. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. No damage. Good lord. What a cute little game. I really enjoyed that. Made me tear up at the end too. Oh my goodness. I really enjoyed that. Definitely a recommended game. It was really fun. I enjoyed. I think I really mostly enjoyed like the game style, like a little cute little story where you can like change the little details. Like the only thing I don't know if it was the way I played it, but like you kind of understood what was going on, and then you had to like backtrack, but you kind of understood everything already, but then there was some stuff you're like still new at learning, and it's very interesting, and I really like that. That was really fun to play. I've never played a game with that kind of style before, so that was definitely really fun. Definitely, like I said, definitely I recommend a game. You can find the game link in the description of this live if you want to check it out for yourself. Like I said, pretty good. But if you want to watch me play this game, definitely go back and watch part 1. And check out the game through my video. But other than that, I'll catch you in the next live. Bye.